Great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, here's Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, and they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Set up. 18 Gator. Let him know. Set up.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 10-2, sir. 56. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, Sam off. Check 99. Bravo. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check. Roll out. Defense.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 56 is the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check 52. Leo. Ready.
On 2nd down now, it's Ellis, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 30 base. Smooth. Rock it. Back and go full strength. Check. Crunch. 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 54's Mike. Hey, Alpha. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, you get on the headache. Oh, you ready to hit? Go.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go.
So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. 21.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. 180! Here I come. Hey, gun. I got you. Check, 45 to Mike. 1, Omaha. Defense, our time. It's our time. Go. 45 to Mike. Hey, come on, up. Hey, gun. 45, Mike, 45. 21. 45. Mike, 45.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
12. 11. It's a party now.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Shaquille Barrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to launch this thing way down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Complete to Dante Pettis. It's a pickup of 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180! 54 Mike. I'm coming! Man!
This is Breida. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch the outs. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch 7. 54. You can't block me. I got you.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
At their 48-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
132 fighter. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Hey, box truck. Get it.
Looking to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 38 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Big series right here. Hey, team 6. Hey, gun. Black spot 4. Watch the run. Right there, 54, right there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, deep ball and that's caught inside the 35. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 74 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The run there on first down, going to get them 5 up to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now T.J. Yeldon, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Set. 60 outlaw.
On 3rd down, Ellis, and nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. A big play there, 67 yards, and the Falcons have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
65. 13.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mike, 45. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Delta. Black.
Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
I got this.
You mine.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Going up top. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, wahoo.
Second and 4. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
56, Mike, 56.
Stay with your man.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Here I come. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. All day, just like
Two.
Back to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check 37. Check 37. Kill.
Look at me. Door. Hey, Charlie. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ellis.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf. 2-jet bomber. 2-jet bomber. Let's go.
On first down, it's Ellis. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Check. Fresno.
What?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Switch.
Hey, lock it. Five.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Jake 3, 218, jump. No, hey, echo.
Mike's 56.
Snap.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Don't get nervous.
No 6-6, bullet high.
Take 4, take 4.
Hard, hard. Hey, orbit. Hit it.
Now back to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. D Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, had to get it up, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. In for the score, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
But for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Tight down, tight down. There you go. 56 to Mark, boy. 56. Check, 56.
Topper!
They'll run on first down. Ellis. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Haywood!
56 to Mike. 56.
Number West!
Deuce.
2nd and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Hey, alert!
Greystone, travel.
Here's Breida. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Breida. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
New York Horses.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
Don't let him breathe.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down.
I know you feel that.
Here we go.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
That's got to be a
Bravo!
45. Mike, 45.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Got his target, Samuel. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
Let's go.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Here we go. What do you need?
Watch the curl.
They run with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here we go. What do you need? Hey, gun.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check.
I got this.
He's mine. Check, 45 to Mike. Check.
21.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Letting one go deep for the end zone. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The kick by Gold is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Just stop, baby.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
On first down, it's Ellis, and he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Hey, go.
2nd and 10. This complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Third down.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Julio. He's got a man complete. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here we go.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's heavy on the edges. 45.
Hey, high 7.
Hey, gun.
Pick up the ball. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Pick me up.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown of the night as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Shoot.
Bam.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 34.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! Black!
I'm scared. 45.
Hey, Delta.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
21, 21. Here we go. Hey, wahoo! Hey, gun.
I'm trying to collect. 45 the mic. Check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big play ability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Ready.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go. Big grip.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Ready.
3rd and 20, and no surprise, the defense in the dime.
Protein spill. Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, gun. One, Omaha. White.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Echo.
45. I got you.
To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go. 180.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then